Talk to me. WSRadio.com.
The San Diego Council on Literacy brings you Literacy for All with your host, Jose Cruz.
Hello, welcome back. I'm Jose Cruz from the San Diego Council on Literacy. This is Literacy for All, our radio show on WS Radio, and our guest is Migell Acosta. He is the director of the San Diego County Library. Welcome back to the segments, right,
Thank
Miguel?
you so much.
There's things we want to talk about. I mean, there's a lot we could say about libraries, but let's start with the literacy program and then move on to library high school. It's like, okay, we're really talking about libraries here. If you went back 40 years, people wouldn't understand. And I can remember back in 1985, we started doing literacy programs in libraries, and people are like, why?
Oh, exactly.
So, right. So how long have you been doing what you're doing, and when did literacy come on the horizon? And how do you feel about running literacy programs for adults in your service areas?
Sure, absolutely. Literacy programs are essential and very close to my heart. I've been here in San Diego County now running the library for 2 years, and before that I was in Los Angeles County as an assistant director. So I'm really familiar. I've been a librarian for 25 years, so I'm very close and familiar with our literacy programs. So here in San Diego County, what we do essentially is we have 2 staff dedicated to our literacy efforts. And in essence, what they do is, on the one hand, they recruit volunteers to actually teach literacy. Mm-hmm. And on the other hand, they're recruiting students and pairing them up with tutors. So in some ways, we're more like a gateway to make literacy happen. We have a dedicated literacy center in our El Cajon branch library, but we can actually do literacy tutoring at all of our libraries.
Very good. So you said students tutoring or being tutored?
So what we have is volunteers. People in the community who are interested in helping people learn how to read, how to write. So those are our volunteers. They're volunteer teachers.
And so your service age groups, your students, are they all adults?
It's primarily focuses on adults, yes.
And is it primarily, and I know it's been a conversation we've had. I started at a library literacy program in National City, and so there was always a question about, well, are we only supposed to serve adults who already know English? And then there's folks who want who already know English, or folks who want to learn English. You're focusing on the English-speaking population, or is
so
it
we
beyond
have
that?
several programs. Mm-hmm. So we have an English-speaking program, but we also have English as a second language. Mm-hmm. So we also do for non-native speakers. We do conversation cafes, a whole range of programs. And Jose, to be honest, these days libraries are looking at literacy in a much broader context. Mm-hmm. I call it 360-degree literacy, right? So we know about reading, writing, but there's also math and numeracy. Yeah. There's also digital literacy, how to get along in modern-day life of, like I said, having to do job applications over online and government benefits. Health literacy is something that we're doing. So we partner with Live Well. We have a lot of exercise classes at our libraries. Zumba's really popular.
Wow.
Imperial Beach has a belly dancing exercise class.
Oh, really?
So that's straying a little bit from literacy, but it's the sense of learning.
Well, it's learning, but it's also health, mental health, physical health. Being able to function, access information, decipher print, decipher numbers, and all that. So you can, and so libraries, that makes sense. Libraries, in essence, have been all along contributing to good health and to people having knowledge, however they get there. Right.
Right. So if you haven't been to a library recently, one of our most popular programs is our daily children's story time. Mm-hmm. And even that class, so you can imagine coming in, children and their parents and caregivers in a really lovely setting, and our librarians host a story time. They're very engaging. They get the children up and moving. But even that program is paying attention to what neuroscience tells us about how young children learn to read. So we're going over phonics and letter forms and all that kind of stuff. So even on the at first glance it may look like a fun activity. Well, it is a fun activity, but there's some serious learning going on,
and important learning and brain development and such.
Absolutely.
I think we've learned a whole lot about the brain, and that is those first 3 years are essential. Those are the years where we need to be taking advantage of how children learn, and so I'm glad to see the library playing a role that way. Are you seeing the tendency is for the folks who need help the most and families that need help the most, not accessing as much as folks who maybe need it less? Are you seeing more people coming in using the library who really do need this for their families? Maybe they are low income, or this is not their English is not their first language. This is not their home country.
Not only do we see them coming in, we have a wonderful program for them. We've developed a program called Kindergarten Gear Up, and it's essentially it's a free pre-K program. It's a 10-week program where we go over all of those learning skills that children are going to need before they enter kindergarten.
Excellent.
And also we offer units for the parents. So it turns out parents need to learn what it's going to be like when their children go off to kindergarten. Yeah. So separation anxiety and all those issues. So that's a program. We actually won a NACO award for it, which is a National Association of County. It's a national award, and it was based on a grant that we got from the state library, and we've partnered with San Diego State University early education researchers.
Very good.
So we're strengthening that program. We offered it at 4 libraries. We're kind of retooling it, and then we'll release it everywhere.
And do your children's librarians do this in a majority or all of the branches?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Almost all of our branches have story times, and they will have this Kindergarten Gear Up.
Excellent. So you're dealing with all the age ranges. I mean, we're talking about babies pretty much.
Oh, yeah.
Infants, toddlers, et cetera, moms and dads. Dads can come and
absolutely.
Be part, right?
We like to have the dads there.
And then you have the tutoring for the adults. And then you take it beyond. Can you talk to us about the library? What is a library
high school? Oh, topic dear to my heart.
Yeah.
So for your listeners who have family or friends or maybe themselves who for some reason or another weren't able to get a high school diploma, we have a free online program that offers a credentialed, accredited high school diploma. So this isn't GED or equivalency. This is a real high school diploma.
And you said free.
Yes, I said free, and we'll get back to that.
Yeah.
And so what we find is, and let me also say this program is for adults age 19 and over. Mm-hmm. And what we find is for folks who don't have a high school diploma, the 2 main reasons are either there was a health issue with themselves or somebody in their family while they're in high school, or there was an economic issue and they had to leave high school to work full time. So a lot of our students, they've completed a good portion of high school, they just weren't able to finish. And so our program helps them with getting their records from the high school they did attend. Generally, the program lasts anywhere from 6 to 18 months, depending on how much coursework they have left. Like I say, it's entirely online, and we can get back to that if they don't have internet access or don't have a PC. We can help there too. And then they have an academic coach who guides them through their studies.
My God. How many people are accessing this now? Do you know?
So, yes. So let me give a quick history. So we had our first graduation a couple months ago. We had 8 graduates. So that was when the program was still small and we only offered it at one of our branches. Right. And since I came on board, we offer it countywide now. We're really whole hog into this program. And the other thing is we're partnering with other county agencies that have a need for the clientele they serve. So our main partner now is Child Support Services. And since they've offered this program to their clientele, we now have 60 students in the program.
Very good.
And just in the last month, we've had another 8 graduates. So we're really ramping up.
Nice. And when you say it's available countywide, does that mean anyone anywhere can enroll?
Yes. So most of the other library jurisdictions in the county offer this program as well. But so any unincorporated or the cities we serve, but to be honest, we're not going to turn anybody away if they happen to live in whatever other city, right? Yeah. So everybody in the county is welcome to apply. It's very easy. We have a new website called libraryhighschool.org. So just completely spelled out,
Very good.
libraryhighschool.org.
And does that belong to the county library, San Diego County
It
Library?
does,
Okay.
absolutely.
You got the name.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so this is a program nationwide.
Yeah.
And nationwide, it's called Career Online High School, but
Okay.
that sounds rather corporate.
Yeah.
So we call our program Library High School, and we actually have had students who've come in because, there's some scams on the marketplace to offering a high school diploma. We've had students come in who have lost money. So that's why I wanted to make sure the word library, which is trusted, is in our name.
Very good.
Yeah.
We have about a minute before we're done with our time together. Anything else you'd like to say about what's happening at the San Diego County Library? There's a lot, so we didn't have enough time.
Right,
but
we have so much. So our next project, which will be completed by February of next year, is all of our libraries are joining what's called the California Research and Education Network, which is the internet that ties together all the University of California and Cal State systems. So at all of our libraries, we're going to have 1 gigabit download speeds, free Wi-Fi, and also on our PCs.
Oh, man.
So and that's all 33 libraries will be participating in that.
Excellent. Is there, if people want to know more, where should they go? Website?
Yeah, absolutely. Come visit our website, sdcl.org, and we have a calendar of events, and you can get information on our literacy programs and all the story times that we do and all the wonderful other programs that we have, the exercise programs. So sdcl.org.
33 branches in San Diego County. It's the idea, it's the makings of ways to convene the community and give people what they need to function. Migell, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you so much, Jose.
All right, you've been listening to Literacy for All. It's our radio show on WS Radio, and we are the worldwide leader in Internet talk.
Nowadays, internet devices are an integral part of your home. Everyone in your family has a smartphone, tablet, or a computer. Life is easier knowing that all your devices are secured and your family can surf the internet carefree. ESET Multi-Device Security Pack does just that. One license for all your devices. With ESET, it's simple to stay protected and save money. Enjoy safer technology with ESET Multi-Device Security Pack at ESET.com. That's ESET.com.
On the internet, your business's reputation can be unjustly destroyed in an instant. Don't wait for that to happen. Building and marketing your 5-star reputation can increase your business by as much as 19%. Take control of your reputation and have the 5-star reputation you deserve with Reputation Marketing Solutions by DSI Development. Become the go-to company by visiting 5starrepmarketing.com. The number 5starrepmarketing.com.
Hey, it's Catherine from Listen Local Radio. Moe's Guitars has proudly served the San Diego music community since 1975. Specializing in guitars, basses, mandolins, banjos, and ukuleles, they buy, sell, trade, and consign. If you're looking for lessons, repairs, accessories, and cool gear, you found the right place. Located in downtown La Mesa Village, stop by and check out their digs or visit moesguitars.com or their Facebook page. mozeguitars.com, 619-698-1185.
Tired of presentations with no impact, no inspiration, and no traction? Do dull speakers have you and your team disengaged and distracted by smartphones? Christopher McCullough brings energy, insights, and 2 decades of experience, delivered with punch, humor, and heart. Your team will leave energized, uplifted, and with a sense of purpose. Visit ChristopherMcCullough.com to bring some heat to your next speaking engagement. MCAULIFFE. ChristopherMcCullough.com. Nowadays, internet devices are an integral part of your home. Everyone in your family has a smartphone, tablet, or a computer. Life is easier knowing that all your devices are secured and your family can surf the internet carefree. ESET Multi-Device Security Pack does just that. One license for all your devices. With ESET, it's simple to stay protected and save money. Enjoy safer technology with ESET Multi-Device Security Pack at ESET.com. That's ESET.com. Tired of presentations with no impact, no inspiration, and no traction? Do dull speakers have you and your team disengaged and distracted by smartphones? Christopher McCullough brings energy, insights, and 2 decades of experience, delivered with punch, humor, and heart. Your team will leave energized, uplifted, and with a sense of purpose. Visit ChristopherMcAuliffe.com to bring some heat to your next speaking engagement. MCAULIFFE. ChristopherMcAuliffe.com.